Hey Pisces, it's Lil'Mama, Little Mama. This is going to be a general for you guys for the mid-months of October 2020. Y'all know the deal. Check your house placements. If this is not your story and it doesn't resonate with you, it may not be for you. Okay? So let's see what we have for my Pisces. So what's the message for my Pisces for October, the mid-months? Okay. We have the world. Something about completions, right? I am one with God, Spirit, Universe. Some of you could be going through some changes right now. Cycles may have ended. And there can also be a reconnection too. Whoever you're dealing with, it could be with a Leo. It could be with an Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Scorpio. But whatever it is, the cycle ended. But for some reason, somebody wants to come back around and see if things can work out again. But only you know. So let's see what else we have. We have compassion. Somebody else had that too. You self-love. You know your self-worth. You know a lot of things, and you have very old souls regarding any kind of situation. You are mutable water, okay? Which means you can, if you want to, gravitate towards any kind of situation. You see how this is all here? Whether a person, place, or thing. And I'll take it because it says acceptance. You accept the little things, right? I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change, right? But not only do you self-love yourself, if a cycle ended for a reason, you're okay with it. You accept it, and you forgive yourself, and you move forward. You had closure for yourself, not for someone else. But for some reason, the cycle I'm hearing, somebody wants to come back around, and they want to make things right with you. But you accept the things that you can no longer change, or, you're compassionate about it. Because you self-love and you give for others. But it always starts with you, right? So let's see what's going on. We have the Nine of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign. But whoever this person is, somebody wants to come in. It may have taken a long time. Maybe you were waiting for somebody to reconnect with you. Somebody can be very patient with you. And because of the fact that somebody has a deep love for you and they were being considerate of your feelings, or were you being considerate about somebody's feelings? Somebody wanted to reconnect with you. Maybe somebody was willing to wait for you. But with the Ten of Staffs, it was such a burden. Was it a burden because of the fact that you knew the cycle was going to end because somebody was either tired of waiting, or were you tired of waiting because it took such a long time? And maybe somebody gave you so many broken promises regarding a situation. And clarity came to light, and you realize you're okay with it because you self-love yourself, you value yourself regarding a situation, and you're willing to accept it. And you realize that you can't change a person because no one's here to change another person. That person will change for themselves because it starts with you by doing the work, just like they have to do the work. And if it was such a burden, maybe somebody was tired of waiting, or maybe you were tired of waiting, of things to be brought back to light regarding the situation. Because we have the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. But whatever it is, are you moving forward? Or is the Cancer moving forward? Did you know because it took so long, maybe there was so many broken promises regarding the situation, it was too much of a burden? And are you just in Cancerian energy where you're tired of waiting? You knew it was a burden, and you're moving forward because you're not looking at the situation. You're moving forward for a reason because it was too much of a burden for you and it took too long. Broken promises, that's what I'm hearing. We have Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra, but all you want is justice. Do you want karmic justice regarding the situation? But it's not that you want someone to get their karma, because you don't want to set an ill will intent on someone, right? You continue to self-love yourself, and you're compassionate. You self-love yourself. You don't even have to do anything at all. Let the chips fall where they may. That's what I'm hearing. Well, a cycle ended for a reason. And if somebody wants to come back around, you don't know if you're going to accept it anymore because it was too much of a burden and it took too long. It took too long. Two of staffs. You're at a crossroads. Are you going to leave or are you going to stay? Are you dealing with a fire sign? But whatever the situation was, it took too long. It was a burden. You're moving forward and you want balance back in your life. And you accepted it because you self-love yourself. And you're okay with the fact of a cycle ending. But somebody's not okay with a cycle ending because it was a burden for them and they don't want to let you go. It could be somebody from the past with the Six of Cups. Somebody still has deep, strong feelings for you. A very deep soul bond connection. Feelings from the past. You may have at times walked away from the situation, but you're still looking back, deeply reflecting. Is somebody drinking? Did you walk away from something or someone because of certain addictions that that person had? Or are you just, is it so much of a burden that you miss this person that you're probably using certain vices, or are they using certain vices? Do you know this person drinks? Do you know this person has some kind of addictions and you're walking away from that? Even though you have a deep love for that person, but you're not really dealing with any kind of hindrances or adversities that is not serve your highest good. But you still have a deep love for that person. Are you just waiting? You're saying to yourself, you're going to leave, you're going to stay. But it took so long and it was a burden. And you left and you moved forward because you want balance back in your life. That's not why you're going to manifest with the Magician. Could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius. But you want to manifest new beginnings. You know you self-love yourself. Some of you could be doing a shadow work right now. Some things you need to deeply work on from within. And you only know what you need to work on and face your fears. This one to come out. Because with the Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign. But where you just in an energy where you were so patient, right? You had so much deep love for a person. And you accepted that person for who they are because you don't want to change anyone. But you knew the cycle ended. But because it was taking so long and it was a burden. And maybe there was some kind of ultimatum that came in where you just wanted to be in the Queen of Swords energy and you cut some shit out that no longer served you. Even though you still had a deep love for that person. Maybe you had a discussion and some kind of truth came out and you were so patient with compassion and acceptance that you realize that you see somebody who they truly are. People show you who they are because of their actions, right? But you know this. But even though you were patient regarding the situation, you had to make a decision to cut something out that no longer serves you. But somebody, as I mentioned before earlier, somebody wants to come back around. And they want the Ten of Pentacles with you. They know they have a deep love for you. It could be somebody that you had a past life with. But there's some things that you will cut out that you will not tolerate. And you're not for any kind of ultimatums or any kind of motives or ill will intent regarding the situation. But if this person does not want this cycle to end, they want to come back and they want balance with you. Even though it took so long and it was a burden regarding the situation. But with 2 tens, it was an ending. Is it an ending of a relationship? Or are you just ready for a new phase in your life that you want to manifest a new beginning? But if this person does come back around, they want to put the work in back with you, right? But you're not going to take any kind of motives or any kind of ill will intent for somebody to be harsh with you. Because you love. You come from love. You're very compassionate. You're very forgiving, but you don't forget. So if somebody's coming in, you cut that out. If somebody's coming in and say they want to put the work in with you, a decision has to be made. Yeah, you're patient. But see, the thing is, do you accept that person for who they are? Or maybe they don't accept you for who you are. Maybe somebody got upset because maybe you declined the offer and they're saying, hey, this time around I want to put the work in with you. But this person does not want to let you go. But you walked away for a reason. You walked away from things that no longer served you. And you're ready for a new beginning. And it could be with an earth sign with the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to build with you. It could be a business perspective. But you know what you want. Some of you could be parents as well. But you want the best for yourself, for your highest good. And it could be a Taurus, but somebody wants to come back and they want this offer. Will you accept it? But see, you're traditional. You go by your old school ways. And you know, even though slow and steady wins the race, you still have compassion for somebody. And you accept that person for who they are. But if a discussion came in, if the chapter ended for a reason, it was an ending for a reason. But whoever wants to come back around, they want to offer something to you. But only you know if you're going to take that offer. You cut it out for a reason, right? Are you going to have a new beginning with them? A new opportunity with that person? Or are you just going to block them out of your life and you said no more? That's deep. A decision was made. The chapter ended for a reason. And you're going back to self-loving yourself. And you're going to be the Queen of Pentacles building. And there's a current couple here too. Did you walk away from a life partner or a soulmate? Or are you going to come back again? And did this person learn a lesson and they want to reconnect with you? Because you blocked out certain things and you held a strong boundary and guidelines. And you were very stern regarding the situation. Is this why you were in the Queen of Pentacles energy? It's a lot to think about. But there's a time to heal. Like the star, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But all you want to do is heal. And you want to manifest new beginnings. And some things have to change. And with the star also, it's about healing and compassion. And you accepted it. You accepted that person for who they are. But if this chapter ended for a reason, there's a reason for a season, a lesson that needed to be learned. And if they're in your life for a reason, a season, or forever, only you know. But it always starts with you. Because we have in the flow states. In the zone, loving life, focus, high frequency, skills, meet challenge, flotation therapy. Some of you may have to go back to the drawing board and meditate. Align your chakras. Flotation therapy can be a suggestion that can help you too. Water can be very important to you. You're a water sign. You know what you want regarding the situation. You want to go back to self-loving yourself. And because you did the work, you will receive blessings. But you acknowledge that lesson and you're okay with it. You're actually okay to let go. Because you came to peace at yourself and you deserve love. You are lovable. Just know that. At the bottom of the deck, love yourself first. It always starts with you. You self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. When you self-love and you do the work, and you do the shadow work, you acknowledge your lessons, you forgave yourself, and you move forward to a better you. And others are seeing that. If that cycle ended and somebody wants to come back around, somebody wants something with you. It could be a wedding. This situation involves marriage. If you are in a partnership and maybe there's a need for you to rekindle the relationship, maybe get counseling, get some type of meditation regarding the situation, you might need somebody that is a neutral party to discuss what's going on. There's some blockages for a reason. But a cycle ended for a reason as well. But you will continue to love yourself and you accept the things that you cannot change because you love yourself and you deserve to be lovable. And you're going with the flow and the state. Let me give you one more card. Okay. Romance. If you're going to rekindle that relationship, only you know. If you're seeking a new love, somebody could be in your life looking at you too. Could be with an Aquarius, but you intuitively know. You want to manifest new beginnings. Something could be influential to you in the wintertime, in December too. Somebody's going to represent something to you, and as a high priestess, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, but a Pisces like yourself, you intuitively know that there's been some changes. The cycles have ended for a reason, and you evolved. You're moving forward to a better you because you took the time back out to be compassionate with yourself, go with the flow. You deserve love, and you love yourself first. You know your self-love, you know your self-worth, you value yourself. Animals could be very influential to you too. And you're seeing the signs of synchronicities. And it's time to go back to grounding yourself. Nature is going to be very good for some of you that love the outdoors, the ocean, the trees. You're going to get back to realigning yourself. You need to take a pause and reflect regarding the situation. We have a Sagittarius here too, but somebody wants to move forward towards you and somebody wants something with you. They want to rekindle something with you. And they look at you like the star. So that's what I have for you for the mid-months, my Pisces. Please like, share, and subscribe to the videos. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can check the information in my description box. Compassion, acceptance. It always starts back with you. Take care.